and welcome to another Red Alert 3 replay cast. I am GBH Michael, and this is going to be game number 1 for the win number 40 finals between the Cyan Allies player. It is none other than YuiYui. And on the right of the map we have the yellow Soviet player. It is Dimon. So here we go, Soviets versus Allies on Infinity Isle, and it looks like YuiYui is going for the airfield start. So gets an early power plant up, should get an airfield on the front line. Walled in as well, just a boot. And now we're seeing some refineries on the back of this. But the walls like this. Whoa! Is this going to be a base push? This looks like it might be a base push because this refinery is not walled in. Bears can easily go and block this. This is going to be an all-in. One refinery, airfield first. One refinery, all in out of YuiYui. And he sees exactly what's going on. I'm not sure if this is going to work. It's not with the cryocopter or anything. It's just straight to the airfield, straight to the vindicators, and straight to the base push. If you can manage to get in front of on the low ground here and place some turrets in front of the war factory, that could be deadly to Dimon here. It really depends if he manages to get it out in time. So he's not going to have enough units to... with good Vindicator Micro... Oh! I don't agree with that one. With good Vindicator Micro, he could have bombed down both of these bullfrogs here. And used the other one to stop any Terror drone from coming in to get the stun. But instead, goes for the power plant, forces them into low power. And now he's going for a... pack up on the high ground? Honestly, I'm a little bit confused about what Yui's intentions are here. He might just simply be trying to block Dimon onto the high ground altogether. But with doing this, he's only got one refinery in his main base, and he's on a little bit of a lower economy. I currently don't know if this is going to work. I think trying to do like what I was saying before, bomb those two bullfrogs, trying to get on the low ground to build turrets next to the war factory and next to the refineries instead, it would have been a better call. But now instead he's got a refinery on the high ground next to Dimon's base, and he's going to have a turret to stop Dimon from pushing further anymore. Super reactor coming out of Dimon, and we'll most likely be seeing an airfield out of him after this, going for the mobile twin frog composition. Now I wouldn't be too surprised to see oh, this turtle might get a good infection here. It does actually manage to get inside the collector, and there's no airfield out either. This collector will indeed go down, and because it's only on 2 refineries, this is actually pretty devastating at this stage of the game. Losing one of your early collectors is not something you want to happen, especially when only on 2 refineries. So now I wouldn't be surprised to see a forward airfield built. But no, it gets the refinery up, and then just goes in for the base push. So no turret drone is out, so he won't be able to delay this push at all. But the MCV will... What? I'm pretty confused here. So now, he delayed his MCV push by going for the high ground expansion. But now that it's actually been delayed, and now that it's actually not failed, and he's lost a collector, he decides to just go for the base push in the main base. But now the Tesla coil has a chance to be placed up. And I'm not sure this is going to be very effective anymore. Bombs coming out on the refinery, which is not a pivotal target at this point. The target is to get rid of this Tesla coil and get rid of the bullfrogs, not get random bombs off the refinery. I don't think Yui is in a great position at all. Terror comes out trying to get a little bit of harassment on this refinery on the right, but that's not going to be particularly helpful at this stage. Barracks coming in, attempting to get a capture off on his war factory, but it's not going to be close enough. It's not going to be fast enough. So now another turret comes down on the collector on the left. Will it actually be able to do the damage? So twin blades are now on the field. There's nothing to defend this collector in the main base. He could fly over and do some devastating damage to the economy of Pico at this stage, should he know about this. But now blocking off the turret with that barracks is a nice move out of Dimon there. So a lot of damage has been done to this refinery over here. This turret is actually dealing a pretty heavy amount of damage. And now javelins are also on the field. All of a sudden, this is looking like Yui's attack is actually being quite powerful. But like I was mentioning, nothing to defend this collector in the main base. Oh! He actually... that was a very interesting move out of YuiYui there. He bombed one of his own Vindicators inside his airfield to manage to make way for the Apollo, which actually will mean he could save this collector. Barely, but he keeps it alive. So risk is unusual move, but actually will keep it alive. And one refinery has gone down. Second refinery is looking very dangerously low on the left side of the map in the main base as well. Now the MCV is moving towards the water refinery. No naval yard or anything, but also at the same time, Twin Frog against this MCV. It's going to be pretty powerful. If you can just get a lot of twin blades up and get a lot of and get the bullfrogs to the water, there's not going to be that much that YuiYui can really do. Managing to keep that collector alive does mean that he has some sort of remnants of an economy, but there's not very much at this stage. Picking off all the tanks will mean these twin blades are on their own trying to do damage here. Turret gets placed down next to this airfield, next to this refinery, the last refinery for Demon. And now, all of a sudden, there's not that much left for Demon. I think he's lost all of his twin blades. He's lost his airfield. He can't build any more twin blades. All he has is bullfrogs. And a turret drone. And now he can't build anything else from his war factory because there's a turret in front of it. All of a sudden, Yui's made it. It looks like Yui's made it work. All of a sudden, from a situation which looked like there was no coming back from it from YuiYui, with all of his practice from cheese strategies and all-ins from the past, he might have just managed to make it work. Selling off everything else in the water, only his MCV remains, lots of bullfrogs, a single sickle, and only one refinery mining from YuiYui. He could potentially go in and try to kill off the last collector. Oh, but now the sickle has gone down. No attack force is remaining out of Demon. There's no way for him to kill a collector, apart from a lucky MCV crush. I feel like he's just going to sell out as soon as he gets to the high ground. I don't feel like there's anything else he can do. Does he have much money is the question now. He has enough money to capture an oil derrick. But that's it. That's the only way he can rebuild. Oh, now Peacekeeper comes out with a cryo shot. Very nice move out of YuiYui. And as soon as that happens, there's no way for Demon to get back into the game. YuiYui takes game number 1.